Hello everyone, welcome to a weekly series where our students showcase their prowess of having their papers published in international journals. And today we have with us Purvaja, who has published the paper titled Harnessing Deep Learning for Enhanced Demand Forecasting in Wooden Pallet Manufacturing. But before moving forward and having a discussion with Purvaja, we'll see a small example of how at 360 Digit MG, we are helping the students transform their careers. Okay. Say we have two friends, okay, and they are very passionate about the data field. Okay, they want to become or they want to be part of the data field and they want to be successful in life. Okay, so we have student A, okay, the friend A or the student A, and the student at 360. Okay. Now, student A is getting trained at XYZ Institute. Student 360 getting trained at 360 Digit MG. Now, when it comes to training, okay, student A is getting trained, student 360 is also getting trained, but student 360 is getting trained by trainers who are real-time practitioners, okay, who are working on real-time projects. Coming to student A, okay, he's also completing assignments. Student 360 is also completing assignments. And after assignments, they are both going to start working on projects. Student A is going to work on dummy projects, the projects which are available on Kaggle, GitHub, and many other repositories, right? Whereas student at 360 Digit MG will be working on real-time projects, and he or she has to also go through the daily stand-ups call. And while they are working in the project, they have to ensure they create this end-to-end data pipeline, make sure that the application is deployed locally as well as on-premise as well as, and also they would have to attend client meetings. Okay. Now the icing on the cake over here is the students who are performing exceptionally well also get this opportunity of getting their names published in international journals. Okay. Now tell me, friends, if you are the person who is going to hire people, like hire a data scientist or a data analyst or AI engineer, tell me, who will you prefer? Will you prefer someone who is working on dummy projects, or will you prefer a person who has worked on real-time projects, gone through the process of attending client calls, attending daily meetings, okay? A person who knows how to create end-to-end data pipelines. For sure, it will be a person who knows all the things with regards to real-time projects, right? So for that reason, 360 Digit MG is providing all the resources that is required for the students to get successful, transform their careers. And with that, we'll move on to have a discussion with Purvaja. Welcome, Purvaja. Hope you're doing great.
Yeah, hi, Ritin. How are you?
Yeah, doing fine, Purvaja. So I would like you to take us through this project, very interesting project.
Yeah, sure. So here, a customer who is a wooden pallet manufacturer, and they have overall India business. They have facing a problem of understocking and overstocking. So for that, we did this project where we resolves the issue of understocking and overstocking and volatility of the stock. To minimize this volatility, we use forecasting techniques. So we achieved business success criteria, MS success criteria, and economic success criteria. So overall thing is like that to minimize these inventory stock out as well as stocking things. We use this forecasting techniques and achieve the desired solution.
Great, Purvaja. And going forward, we would like you to take us through this project architecture as well as the different models that you might have used. Okay.
Okay, so we got data from customer. We stored these things in our S3 bucket. After that, we just take that raw data and pre-process that by using some techniques like checking imputation, outlier treatments, and data stationary, non-stationarity, as well as randomness. All these things we checked in our data. After that, we pre-process the data. Again, that second pre-processed data we stored in our database. Those things we push out to our Python to check the best model. Then we performed some model building tools like using time series models, like we have Arima, Sarima, multiple models where there we used ensemble technique, and best model we deployed on AWS, and then we provided to customers. So entire architecture diagram we presented on this.
And these were the models, I guess.
Yeah, so best model. So as I told you, there were lots of customers. So we did this project for top 5 customers, and this is a models which gave us a good accuracy. So best model was ensemble technique, and we achieved accuracy up to 90 to 95%.
Great to hear. And I guess this is the output.
Yeah,
the
this
user
is
interface of it.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Now, we know that when the data set contains time, there would be complexity associated with it. And how did you manage it? And what were the challenges that you faced? And how you tackled it?
Yeah, so basically, if we saw the raw data, there were lots of things, missing values, and huge amount of customers were present. So by using some analysis techniques like we have dashboarding and all, we figure it out which are the topmost customer, and according to that only we perform the next steps. Like we choose those 5 customers. After that, we check their stationarity and randomness. Whoever have lots of missing values, we did imputation. So we achieve all these things using these particular steps.
And I also would want to know any suggestions or tricks that you would like to suggest to our students who are studying or actually working on projects right now.
Yeah, so whenever students are doing project, they have to follow CRISP-MLQ methodology, where they can go through step by step, because whenever we are doing the project, research is the most important thing, where you should have a domain knowledge. Then only you can do feature selection. Then pre-processing is again the key point that we have to work on. So these are the things they have to follow. So this is my suggestion.
Great. Thank you, Purvaja. And great to hear from you. And as you've heard from Purvaja, research is of utmost importance, and follow CRISP-MLQ methodology. Thank you, Purvaja.
Thank you, Vin.
And going further forward, we'll also see what we are providing in addition to this. Okay, so we are helping our students work on real-time projects, pushing them to their limits, and also ensuring that they understand and learn all the phases of the project methodology. And we are also teaching them all the different tools that is required in the industry, like Python, Power BI, cloud platforms like AWS, SQL, SQL data, MySQL, which is again a SQL database. They are also given this opportunity of working on research papers, which you have just seen, and they also have access to various free tools. Now, it's not only our students who have access to it. Everyone who visits 360 Digit MG website has access to these wonderful, absolutely free tools. Okay, so I'll just take you through them. Mind map, ML architecture assistant, resume optimization hub, very wonderful, recently launched, great tool to have, and animated learning. When it comes to mind map, it's a very quick reference to the whole CRISP-MLQ methodology, and ML architecture assistant gives us a very high level project flow. When it comes to RO Hub, you can compare your job description and the resume that you're having or created. Okay, you can see how much it is matching. And if the match is very low, you can also create your resume or the cover letter there and there itself. And animated learning is also a very wonderful tool, because you know that people's attention span is very low. And when you have something visual, stimulating, okay, it is more good to learn through such mediums. Okay, and along with that, we have this wonderful offer going on in this festive season. So we have the skill up offer, where we are providing discounts up to 20% on select courses. And you can contact regarding this in this toll-free number, or you can mail us over here on this email ID, or you can visit our website 360digitmg.com. We have our branches at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Hyderabad being the main branch. We also have a presence in Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay. And you can connect with us over there also. Thank you, friends. Have a great day.